is Felix Schweikart, and I am a student from the University of St. Gallen, and I am glad to be able to participate in the Holz Valuation Challenge. The topic of my presentation is analyzing L'Oreal. L'Oreal is the world's largest beauty product company with more than 50% of its sales from outside of Europe. The current market value is 125 euros per share. Starting with a small valuation, let's take the median PE value and multiply it with the EPS value from Credit Suisse. The result is a warranted price of 86.18 euros per share, which is 31% less than the current market value. Going now over to Holz valuation methods, we can clearly see that the CFOI level was constantly higher than the discount rate. Moreover, Holz estimates a wanted price of 90.26 euros per share, which is 28% less than the current market value. Looking now at the asset cost chart, we can clearly see that the management did not constantly reinvest his high returns as suggested by the Holz methodology. Actually, we see several times negative asset costs, which clearly affects the sales. If we now take a look at the sales chart, we see that during the times where asset costs were negative, the sales were always below the peer group, which negatively affects the CFOI levels. Moreover, on the other side, margins and asset turns followed a slightly increasing trend over the past years. Further, we are taking a close look at L'Oreal's time series, where the gray line is the market price over the past years, and the green line is Credit Suisse warranted price. We clearly see that the Credit Suisse always valuated L'Oreal lower than the market. Actually, the bias is minus 24%, and where the deviation is just 11%. However, estimating 3 different cases, best, high and low case, we can see that in all these 3 cases, we estimate a negative price per share than the market. The difference ranges from mere minus 14% to minus 37%. Finally, we can say that L'Oreal is overvalued by the market, from a whole perspective, from about 28%. But one should not forget the negative bias from Holz valuation. But nevertheless, I would not recommend to invest in L'Oreal.